Hello everybody, on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I am your official Danger Zone vlogger, Samantha Ferrari here, and I'm here to give you another Danger Zone recap that happened throughout the week. As you know, I, Samantha Ferrari, didn't have a match, and neither did Sully and everything. So what happened was that we decided to watch the show and see what happens. Alright, we had a wonderful show that comes on before Danger Zone called Afterburn. Rod Moore and Jerry Lawler was the color commentators and the awesome John West was the ring announcer for that night. Okay, in his debut match, in the first one of course, we had John Bradshaw Layfield, who was accompanied to the ring by Harlow Taylor, and Harlow was a great luck charm as John Bradshaw Layfield did the clothesline from hell and defeated Cody Styles. Next we had the Milan Miracle, aka Santino Marella, who just got signed from WWE to come up to TNA, and he was in a match with Kane. In the end, it was Santino Marella who did his Cobra finisher and defeated Kane. And let's just say after the match was over, Kane was not that very thrilled. Alright, we had also a knockouts match with Star Jackson versus Veronica Holt. Veronica Holt had a win over me, Samantha Ferrari, last week on the show, but I didn't let that happened to me. So what happened was that I decided to, since I didn't have a match that day, I decided to accompany Star Jackson down to the match and, kind of helped out a little bit, and as she defeated Veronica Holt. Finally, we had our main event, and it featured the mysterious and dark Crimson, and he was going up against the Archangel, Danger Zone Gabriel Matthews. It was like a heaven versus hell match per se, and in the end it was Crimson who did his finisher. Before the Danger Zone show began, we had a 10 femme fatale battle royal that had April Hunter, Candy Blade, China Destiny Faith, Flaming Star, Heather Black, Harlow Taylor, Phoenix, Trina Lynch, and Midnight Rain in a battle royal. And the winner of that match was April Hunter Powers. It was between her, Harlow Taylor, and Midnight Rain. Well, Harlow Taylor threw Midnight Rain over the top rope, and after that, April Hunter followed behind, and she won the match. Okay, then we decided to have a small little intermission, and me and Sully decided to come out and do some interaction with fans and autograph sessions and everything. So what happened was that we decided to have our Danger Zone show, and we totally blew the roof off the place every single time. And the first match we had was a femme fatale singles match between Nevaeh versus Amber Wilson. Amber was trying so hard to do her finisher a couple times, but at the end it was Nevaeh who got the win. Next match that we had was for the TNA World Tag Team Championships, as the Voodoo Kin Mafia decided to go up against Genesis. Genesis was the former champion. Actually, should I say Genesis was the current champion at that time, and it went up against Voodoo Kin Mafia. At the end of the match, it was Voodoo Kin Mafia from Kip James who did his finisher on Mike Blade, I believe, and therefore, aka Voodoo Kin Mafia, became the brand new tag team champions. So congrats to BG James and Kip James and the beautiful Daphne and Roxy for getting the titles. Now, you do know that Genesis do get a rematch for the tag team titles, and they will lay them down the line. Finally, we had a triple threat match for the TNA Femme Fatale Championship, because Stephanie Calloway was going to be going over from Danger Zone to Impact, and she faced up against my sister Veronica Ferrari and Michelle McCool. In the end, it was Michelle McCool who did her faith breaker on Veronica and got the 1-2-3, and therefore she's the new Femme Fatale champion. Alright then, we also had an amazing match, which was the return of the Mad Dog, Mike Maddox, as he went up against Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, as you know, on the Afterburn show, he did get a win over Chris Jericho. So he was trying to get another win and try to do the Winds of Change on Mike Maddox, but Mike Maddox countered the win, and therefore got his win. So Mike Maddox won over Wade Barrett. Alright, the next match that we had was for the Fatal 4-Way Barbed Wire Ropes match for the TNA National Heavyweight Championship, which had the game faced up against Dark Stranger versus Greg Jennings versus Chris Matthews. In the end, it was the Game who finally bounced back after 3 back-to-back losses and decided to be the winner and the brand new TNA National Heavyweight Champion. But Chris Matthews, since he was the former champion, just like the former tag team champion Genesis, he will get a rematch down the line. Alright. Finally, that was one of the co-main events. The main event was for the World Heavyweight Championship, as Dustin Holt decided to use this rematch clause and go up against the now former champion Andrew Jordan. Dustin Holt came to the match fully prepared and ready to want to be the best he can. In the end, Dustin Holt finally got what he got, and he deserved, and he is now back as the 2-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Alright fans, we have got here a awesome card coming up live from the sold out Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa. And we got an amazing match. As you do know, we are coming up on March, aka right now, and we're having a pay-per-view, I believe it's March the 20th, I believe, and it's called Best in the World. And we're going to be having both Impact shows going to be doing theirs, but we're going to be starting our qualifying match to see them in Team Danger Zone. As we got some other matches too. The only way you're going to see this event is watching it for your TV, because tickets are already sold out in so many seconds. We got our first match, which is a schoolgirl match, which is the guest referee in that match is going to be Chris Matthews, as Stacy Keibler is going up against the awesome Tori Wilson. Both ladies are blonde bombshells, and they are ready to kick ass. Of course, Tori Wilson is going to have the awesome Mike Maddox in her corner, and Stacy Keibler is going to have the equally awesome Rod Moore in her corner. So good luck to you ladies on that one. Next match we're going to have is the start of the qualifying for Team Danger Zone, because we're going to have, I believe, 5 people on the team because we're going to have 5 men for Team Danger Zone versus 5 men from Team Impact. I'm trying to talk to Stormy to see if we could do a femme fatale Team Danger Zone versus Impact knockouts to see which team is the best. And I'm trying to campaign for me to be one of the team captains, so I wish you guys the best of luck. The first qualifying match for Team Danger Zone, it will be John Bradshaw Layfield, who got his awesome win on the Afterburn show. He's been making his Danger Zone debut, and he's got the beautiful Harlow Taylor as his manager, as he's going up against the new guy that just came up on the scene, James Serenity. So that's going to be an even playing field because both of them are pretty much talented. And I heard so much from James Serenity about his wrestling style and everything, and he pretty much is amazing. And plus, it doesn't hurt that James Serenity has recently joined forces Chris Matthews in a stable that's called the Horsemen, and that they're going to reveal the other team members later on down the week until they get to Team Danger Zone versus Team Impact on the Best in the World pay-per-view. Alright. The third match we got is another qualifying match for Team Danger Zone to see which person will be joining Team Danger Zone. As we got Mike Maddox, aka the Mad Dog, going up against Cody Styles. Cody Styles is trying to come back and bounce back from so many losses. But Mike Maddox, ever since he came back and got his win over Wade Barrett on the Danger Zone show last week, per se, Mike Maddox has been shown that he's been ready and able to do anything. And we wish both of them guys the best of luck. Same thing goes for James Serenity and JBL, aka John Bradshaw Layfield. Alright, we got match number 4, and it is another qualifying match to see who's going to be on Team Danger Zone. As the Archangel, Gabriel Matthews is going up against one of my very close personal friends and stablemate in Crazy Beautiful, Sully Erna. Now, Sully, he lost his debut match up against Money Madness, and he had a break, from the Danger Zone shows, but he's ready to come back, bounce back, and try to be on Team Danger Zone for a match. But Gabriel Matthews, he's been pretty good lately in the matches. But for this match, Gabriel Matthews is going to have his lady Destiny Faith by his side. So what happened was that Sully has asked my sister Veronica Ferrari to be at ringside for him, and she happily accepted. And it's going to be a classic match right there. Alright, match 5 we got is another qualifying match for Team Danger Zone to see who's going to be joining either John Bradshaw Layfield, James Serenity, Mike Maddox, Cody Styles, Sully Erna, or Gabriel Matthews, as Dark Stranger is going up against his tag team partner Kane. One of these two people would be on Team Danger Zone, the other would have to sit it out and probably get another match for the pay-per-view called Best in the World. So we wish both Kane and Dark Stranger best of luck. The next match we got is a Femme Fatale's singles match between Harlow Taylor, one of my very close best friends, and stablemate, as she's go up against Destiny Faith. I wish both ladies the best of luck because Destiny, she's the the savior of Danger Zone. Alright, we got 2 co-main events, and one is a blockbuster, a definite blockbuster. The first co-main event is going to show the Mysterious Crimson as he continues his winning ways as he goes up against the man from England, Wade Barrett. I wish both these guys the very best of luck, and I hope that they win. either one of them, of course. Alright, and the final main event, the final match for the Danger Zone show is a last ride match. And the guest referee is going to be David Arnold, as Strangler and Game are going to go at it again. These two guys had what we call a heated rivalry for so long, and they, you know, respect each other, they hate each other. I mean, it's just interesting up in the mix. And what's also in the mix is that the guest referee for the match is going to be David the New Age Nightmare Arnold. And let's just say the Game and David Arnold, they're going to try to finish off their feud per se and see what happens. And when I find out what date that David Arnold is going up against Game in that match, I will let you guys know and everything. And I just wish David Arnold the best of luck in anything he does, and try to keep his spirits up and everything. And people have been asking me about this match that's coming up, who I'm going for. It is going to be a tough one, seriously, because I mean, I think both guys are amazing, they're talented, and it's really going to be hard to decide who I'm going to go for. But I just want to see what the match is going to hold for this time. Alright. That was the, what do you call it, the Danger Zone recap and what everything else going on. There's also news, and we're going to make this official right now, that Game and Michelle McCool are now boyfriend and girlfriend. Also, I'd like to tell you that Harlow Taylor and Sully Arnold are trying to work the differences out. And I mean, I never heard Sully talk about Harlow in a great, high, amazing place in the world, and he really does care for her and everything, and he's been there for her ever since what's going on. And they did try to date each other for like a short time, but they had a falling out. But Sully does want to be with Harlow because he cares about it, but at the same time, Sully's also developing feelings for both Ferrari's sisters, aka me, Samantha Ferrari, and Veronica. So we're going to see which person Sully ends up with. I wish the guy best of luck. I mean, he's a sweet soul, amazing soul, and he's brilliant. Okay, now it just comes time to time that I decided to do my top 5 RPers and my male RPer, female RPer, match of the week, and role play of the week. But I'm going to do something totally different. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do, just let the people know what's going on, because I had people fired up my Twitter page, my MySpace, my Facebook, and I've been asking them opinions ever since last night. What was their favorite match? So I'm going to do what we call first ever fans choice match, and they chose the Fatal 4-Way match for the TNA National Heavyweight title between Chris Matthews, the former champion, the Game, who's the new champion, Greg Jennings, and Dark Stranger. My opinion, the match of the week happens to be Veronica Ferrari versus Michelle McCool versus Stephanie Calloway, because this was Stephanie's last time being in the Danger Zone show, as she goes on to be part of Impact, or she may be taking some time off. Male RP of the week, ooh, I'm going to have to give it to the Game, because I mean, he told her what was going on. Female RP of the week, I'm going to give it to my sister Veronica Ferrari. She RP'd her tail off She knows what she's doing. Okay, as far as role play of the week, I came down to a few decisions, but I had to give the role play of the week to Dustin Holt, the brand new and two-time World Heavyweight Champion, Danger Zone. Those are my choices and everything. Now, my top 5 people that I think that did great. Number 5 is Dustin Holt, who became the two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Number 4 is Michelle McCool, who became the Femme Fatale Champion. But don't let Veronica Ferrari know about this, because Veronica is number 3. The reason why Veronica Ferrari is number 3 is because she gave it her all, and she's not going to quit. She's not going to stop, and she's making a challenge to basically to the Femme Fatale Champion, saying Michelle's time as champion is going to be short-lived, short reign, and somebody will knock Michelle off her feet. Number 2, I have to give it to The Game, because he did win the national championship. Number 1 is Chris Matthews. I thought that Chris Matthews was a little funny, but serious at the same time, because he was really battling out and everything. Alright. Finally, people have been asking me, questions and filling up my emails and boxes and everything. I say thank you so much. What I'm going to do is, I did something called On the Street, and people came up to me and asked questions, and I took it down and everything. The first question is from Thomas, who lives in Sydney, Australia. I need to come down and see you guys, because, Tony, you told me that you Australians adore Samantha Ferrari, and I say thank you so much. He was wanting to know if I could team up with anybody from either show, who would it be? Either Impact or Danger Zone. Wow. Well, I do want to team up with Strangler to see what will happen. Also, I would like to team up with, I wish that me and Stephanie Kelly would have teamed up one time to see what would happen. Because, we both know how to put on a show. But Strangler, Stephanie Calloway, of course Harla Taylor, Soliana, Veronica Ferrari, my sister, and the list is going on. And finally, Angelina from Birmingham, Alabama, she was saying to me, if you could have, a dream match, or say a dream tag team, who would it be? Well, I'd say I'd do the dream tag team for you, Angelina. And the dream tag team is for me to team up with Strangler to go up against, anybody that we decide to choose. It's got to come down to teamwork and everything. Also, next week, I'm going to be here to do another Danger Zone show recap and answer more questions and find out who the male RPer, female RPer, and everything in between. Alright then, thank you guys for watching this vlog. I am Samantha Ferrari, and let's get away to the Danger Zone. And many people were wanting to know on how I sound like singing. Well, I will do a song for you guys, sometime next week, to let you know how I am vocally. So, I will talk to you guys next week. Friday, of course. Friday, there you go. In the meantime, I'm Samantha Ferrari. You guys take care and have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.